Hello and welcome to Right Bus Life Coaching channel. What if I were to tell you that a pink elephant might be sabotaging your goals? Want to know more? Well, I'll see you after the opening titles. In the meantime, are you on the right bus? Hello and welcome back. So here we are talking all about life coaching. My name's Mervin Straughan, creator of the 3 Journeys life coaching system, and I'm also the author of the self-help guide, Imagine Life as 3 Bus Journeys. It might be that, like me, you have attended those training courses where the facilitator has given you the instruction, don't think of a pink elephant. You resist, and no matter how hard you try, what happens? Lo and behold, a pink elephant, no, a humongous pink elephant, comes stampeding into your mind. At the time, I thought it was an amusing diversion. Yes, I got the bit about when you attempt to resist something, it becomes magnified in your mind. But the more important lesson went completely over my head. And it was only something that I discovered 10 years later when I became a qualified life coach. It's all to do with the power of the subconscious. Experts tell us that the subconscious is unable to process the words no and not. So what does this mean? Well, when that facilitator was telling you not to think of a pink elephant, they were effectively saying, do think of a pink elephant. Okay, that's all well and good, but what's it got to do with setting goals? Well, give me a few moments and I'll explain. Let's imagine that you're wanting to, say, lose weight, or you're wanting to give up smoking, or you want to reduce the amount of time you're wasting on social media. Let's consider what might be wrong with the following 3 statements. Number 1, I'm not going to touch another cake, or packet of crisps or bar of chocolate. Number 2, I'm not going to touch another cigarette. Number 3, I'm not going to waste another hour on social media. Bearing in mind what we've just told you about the way the subconscious processes information, you're effectively saying, I am going to touch another cake, cream cake, bar of chocolate, packet of crisps. I am going to have another cigarette. I am going to spend another hour or so on social media. Well, how do we increase the likelihood of success when it comes to programming our subconscious and wanting to achieve our goals? Well, there are 2 things. First, let's ditch those words no and not because they have the opposite effect. Number 2, let's rephrase those statements into much more positive and motivational language. So, number 1, I'm not going to touch another cream cake becomes, from now on, I'm only going to snack on what's healthy for me. Number 2, I'm not going to touch another cigarette becomes, from now on, I'm only going to breathe into my lungs what's good for them. And number 3, I'm not going to waste another hour on social media becomes, from now on, I'm going to use my spare time, listen to music, reading, doing jogging, or any other form of exercise. You see? Much more positive and less likelihood of the subconscious running into any problems processing the instruction. So when it comes to using words like no and not, these are really only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to programming your subconscious. The overriding message here is be very careful the words and phrases that you adopt because the subconscious will act upon the instruction whether it's the outcome you want or the outcome you'd rather avoid. Well, that's all for this latest episode. I really hope that that's been invaluable for you. Do look out for future videos. Remember to subscribe so we continue to provide meaningful content. If you've enjoyed the video, do give it a like. And in the meantime, enjoy the journey.